Hello everybody, this is Hamster Sales doing a Starcraft commentary of a game I played on this map, whose name I forget. I'm a Zerg once again. I'm always going to be playing Zerg, that's what I do. Playing this Protoss player, Sheki. Wishing each other good luck and that we have fun. Yeah, this is another game I played while I was in the Gold League. Since I broadcast my first game, I've since been promoted to Platinum. Congratulations me. That was a fun moment. This is me still playing in Gold though, when I was being matched against a lot of Platinum players. For those of you who don't know, your rank within your division, other things like that, matter very little for where you're actually placed as far as gold or platinum. That's just kind of a means to match yourself up against some other players that are in the same division as you, same tier as you, gold or platinum. But you actually have something called a hidden MMR, matchmaking rating, that pits you against the players you're playing. So if you find yourself in Gold League but being matched against Platinum players, that means you're close to advancement. Find yourself matched against a lot of other Gold players, you're probably somewhere in the middle of the tier. Find yourself matched against some Silver players, it probably means you could be playing a little bit better. And from what I'm told, it also can trend on your most recent play, so don't get discouraged if you're playing some of those lower level players. Alright, so yeah, maybe I'll actually talk about the game going on here. I'm doing a little drone scouting. Almost getting it killed. I've only got 10 life left. What do I see? I see a single gateway and 2 pylons. So I've learned next to nothing with that scout beyond where he is. If you see 2 gateways before cybernetic score, you of course know they're going to be a little bit more aggressive. If you see a gateway and a cybernetic score, they could be doing a myriad out of things. It could be a 4-gate still, it could be a 3-gate expand, any of those popular builds. He does get his cybernetic core after gateway, which I don't see. Do I let my drone die here as he scouts my 15 hatch is what I usually do. No, I do not let a drone die. I don't usually do that. I'm pretty good about early game stuff. My APM tends to be somewhat high. Well, not this game. I'm at a pretty relaxed 89. I sometimes spam it up to 145. So, not too much to talk to. Still early game. I have my hatch going. I built my spawning pool at some point. Sorry I didn't give any timings on that. I really should be transferring some drones. You should do that at the same time. If you're going to get a defensive spine crawler like I did here, you want to transfer your drones at the same time. Use one of those transferring drones to build that spine crawler. Okay, now I'm finally transferring 5 drones. One of them was the initial scout. He's still licking his wounds. 10 more HP to regen. Getting the extremely standard 4 Zerglings just to scout around. Hopefully I'm going to be placing 1 at each of these towers. I did just watch this game before I cast it. I should remember, but yeah, okay, I'm getting 1 at each tower. Should be placing 1 in a more forward position near his base, so I have a even more advanced warning of when he moves out. I like to do that. Right around here would be a good place, or even just right in his natural is a good way to do it. Nothing too normal. I pretty much do the same opening every game. I like to force macro games if at all possible. I'm not afraid to absorb an early attack with this build, going 15 hatch, I usually get 3 queens fairly early, but I'm sticking with 2 at the moment. Not sure if that's by design or if I'm just fucking up a little bit. I've got my opponent is going for 4 gateways, so when you get 4 gateways, generally means he's going to be pushing out with some aggression. Yeah, looks like he was chrono boosting warp gate technology, so he can teleport units to a forward pylon, which I'm sure he'll make as soon as he does push out. He only has these 3 initial zealots to block his ramp, has a single sentry now for force fields, but he'll be building up a decent amount of units and then moving out, I'm sure. I am sure because I did just watch this replay. But in general, if I'd been scouting like a good player, I would have seen this 4-gate, but the only advanced warning I'm going to have is from The scout he just killed over here, I believe, as well as the Zerglings I have on the watchtowers. So when he pushes forward, you'll probably see me. I'm building 9 drones right now, but as he pushes forward into these watchtowers, he should see a defensive response from me. I'll probably produce a ton of Zerglings. I do have four spine crawlers, which is good. They're kind of in a weird spot. I'd probably like to see this one down lower. I doubt he'd try to push that way. Though, I guess there's nothing wrong with an even spread of defensive structures like this. I seem to be worried that he'll push into my ramp. This kind of makes sense. If I have him blocked here, he can't really push into my main and then force field off this ramp. I might leave my main army down here. That's something I've had done to me before. It's not a lot of fun. So he's at 45 supply. I'm at 52, so this is not the best time for him to push out. He does seem a little tentative, so that's probably good game sense by him, or he's just being a coward. You can call it what you like. I'm getting a roach warren. You do want to eventually get roaches to hold off the Protoss army typically. I've seen people build I've seen replays of better players than myself holding off pushes with upgraded Zerglings, but my speed's probably not going to be finished by the time he attacks. It has another 50 seconds or so left to go, and yeah, they won't be the best at getting us around, so I really do need these roaches, which I do have producing right now. The Zerglings will be good fodder, hopefully, for the attack to come. So he's pushing out. He's got four Stalkers, 13 Zealots, and 3 Sentries, which is a pretty formidable force. The Zealots especially would be very effective against these Zerglings. Though he is letting me build up some roaches. I have 4 roaches, and Zealots not the best against roaches. They are pretty cost effective against spine crawlers if you can get a lot of them attacking a single spine crawler, or they're always great against Zerglings. They'll kill their worth in Zergling every time in a big army like this. So it's going to be up to him to make effective use of his force fields. Hopefully I can get some kind of surround with these Zerglings. I have them kind of bottled up back here behind these evolution chambers, which I placed rather defensively to prevent units getting into my mineral line. Alright, here comes the attack. Got my queens on the ramp once again. He puts a force field there, which is a good habit, but really that's only preventing his Zealots from getting to my queens. Spines seem to be doing a pretty good job on the Zealots up front, as well as the roaches. Haven't killed any of his Stalkers or Sentries, but once these Zealots fall... Oh, I'm getting a lot of good transfuses here. Don't forget that as a Zerg player, you always have transfuse on your queens as a powerful weapon against these early pushes. Clutch transfuse right there, if I do say so. So the Zealots are falling, and then these Stalkers will shortly fall too. They don't do the best against roaches when they're undefended. So I've got 4 queens, 3 roaches. He finished up my spine crawlers, killed all 4 of my defensive spine crawlers, but he wisely backs out as I have more roaches reinforcing, up to 14 roaches